It's already the countdown.
Hold on. Okay.
It's live?
I think so.
Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? This is Lawrence Hardge. As I mentioned, I was going to give you guys an update today regarding where we are. I wanted, first of all, give you a status of everything where we are, and to just ease some of the things that's out there. You know, there's people out there saying all kinds of things that's untrue. I don't know where they're getting information. Hardge is not discussing anything, and I just want to clarify something as we speak right now. First and foremost, Mullen Automotive and we have a tentative agreement. We are working out the final details of our agreement, which is very positive. And at that point, when we complete that, hopefully it'll be this week, we'll be making major announcements, okay? And one of the things that I wanted in my agreement is the newly formed subsidiary that we formed. I want to be separate from Mullins. Whatever business that Mullins conduct, that's Mullins' business. I don't get into Mullins' business. I'm focused on the subsidiary that Mullins and I share 51.49%. So once again, the revenues go through Mullins, 51.49% through the subsidiary, okay? Meaning the deals that we have, that I have, that I've been working on, the Middle East, I was working on these deals before Mullins ever come in the picture. We're doing a partnership, okay? Now, are there deals in the Middle East? Absolutely yes. There's about 3 deals in the Middle East. There's a couple of deals coming from other parts of the world. This is tentative. We already committed. The deals are committed, so nobody can bag out, okay? The Saudi deal, there's other things. Matter of fact, when everybody's questioning me about going to Saudi Arabia, we do have a deal now that's coming out of Lebanon, okay? A couple more members of my team flew to Lebanon a couple of days ago. Me going to Saudi, I am very reluctant to go to Saudi. I wish not to go, but I'll have to go at some point. My purpose of going to Saudi Arabia is not to close the deals that's already tentative agreed upon. It's actually to go and train people how to install our technology on their vehicles, okay? That's number one, okay? These deals are such a large amount. I made it clear to the lawyers, you know, I don't want to be out here making announcements. We want us to wrap up our deal that we have with Mullins this week, and then let these companies make the announcements so that you guys will have more faith in them. And then some of you guys will circulate something that happened to me 30 years ago. Let me just say something to you guys. All of the companies we're doing business with, they know about it. They honestly don't give a squat about what happened to me 30 years ago, whether it was wrong or right. They want the technology. We do have an international manufacturer. I told them as of yesterday, when we're completed with the deal May 31st, I know some of y'all want us to rush and do things just to appease some of you. Some of you want us to rush because of your shares or whatever. However, I just want to make note. I don't have any shares in Mullins. I have no intentions of buying any shares. I want to stay independent, okay? So back to the manufacturer, okay? We've already been working the manufacturer probably 8 months prior to Mullins coming in. And we're going to mass produce the products. Everything has been approved. We're going to mass produce the products to provide to Saudi Arabia and other countries in the Middle East. Because they're in their agreements, they're tentative, going to put a plant in Michigan. You guys know that's not overnight. They don't come over here and build a plant and it's up tomorrow. So we have to supply them with our technology. I mean, we may be doing that for 2-3 years. I don't know how long it's going to take them to put a plant in Michigan. However, every unit sold is a partnership with me and Mullins. 51.49, okay? Mullins will be using our technology on their vehicles. As you may or may not know, the technology was tested on Mullen's vans. Certified, EPA certified test. I provided it to the right people. They will be making an announcement today about it. They'll show you the test. But we're not mentioning names today, because if I mention something right now, 100,000 people will be calling that company, and that's not part of their job to be answering phone calls. When we made the announcement, as you can see, my phone rings nonstop. As we made the announcements about the government deal, the government asked us not to post anything else about what's going on in Washington, D.C., because you guys are inundating their phone calls for their phones with question, is the deal with D.C. real? Absolutely yes. But it's not my job to be the PR person for Mullen's. My job is the PR person for the subsidiary that we form, okay? Now, I don't have to fabricate anything. I have a great reputation. If you want to bring up something that happened 30 years ago, I've never had any problems prior, and I definitely haven't had any problems in the last 15 years. Am I being under attack? Absolutely yes. I'm changing the world. That comes with the program, whether you're Republican or Democrat, and we all know, no matter what you do, whether it's good or bad, you can't please everybody. And I don't know all the keys to success, but I do know the keys to failure, and that's trying to please everybody. So where I'm at right now, you heard it from me, the truth. Are there multi-billion-dollar deals on the table? Absolutely yes. Hear it from me. You can't change that. The people want what we have. Are there some people who are unhappy? Well, hey, got to live with it. This product has been tested 100 times all over the country, and the same results. You can't change it. On golf carts, we got companies want to put the technology on golf carts. I put it on the golf cart. It ran 26.6 hours. Certified test, non-stop, foot to the floor. You can't refute that. I put it on a 6-passenger Polaris. It ran 7 hours and 42 minutes, feet to the floor. These are certified independent tests. I placed it on the Chevy Bolt. It was on the Chevy Bolt to show that the car didn't overheat. General Motors was having issues with their batteries catching on fire. The Chevy Bolt was catching on fire. I tested it with my technology. It's in a report. Never any time in the report, written report, that they have to shut the car down for overheating, nor did it overheat during the process. Okay? A host of major corporations have tested this, from the U.S. Army, driven the cars, all of that. U.S. Army, Department of Energy, military, all of that. Okay? So what more must we do? So this is not a stage of trying to prove anything. We've already proven it. So allow Mullen's, okay, and I to work our agreements out. Mullen had their proposed definitive agreement, and I had my counter. So our lawyers in Michigan and other locations are working with Mullen's. We're still in a good partnership and all of that, but I'm separated from Mullen's. Don't inbox me about Mullen's business, because I don't know of any of Mullen's business. I'm in this for the subsidiary that I'm the senior vice president of, and I'm also the founder and chairman and CEO of Global EV. That's my job. Our company's bringing in the billions of dollars, not Mullen's companies, okay? Mullen's got a great opportunity. They got tens of thousands of vehicles that they have to deliver. They're going to install our applications on their vehicles, but they can't do that until the manufacturer completes everything they've done. They hope to have the applications ready for mass production in 4 weeks. Okay? International manufacturing company. If I was to say this, some of you guys will attack, oh, it ain't true. So let the people in Saudi, let the people in the other parts of the Middle East, in Dubai, and a host of other places, let them make the announcements so y'all can discontinue attacking Mullen's, because some of you are upset because some of your shares are down, which I have no control of that. Some of you guys invested in Mullen's before I even come in the picture. But Mullen's, I will say this on behalf of Mullen's, and I'm not speaking for Mullen's, but the partnership that they have with Lawrence Hardge that we've done, Mullen's is not going to fail. So some of y'all need to just discontinue that, because the company's going to make their announcements, and they don't care what happened 30 years ago. Ain't nobody trying to hype or pump no stocks, and Mullen's ain't paid me 50 cents to say this is what I'm saying today. I'm speaking on behalf of our subsidiary, okay? So there you have it. Several multi-billion-dollar deals coming out of the Middle East. Some is coming out of Asia, okay? So any information that's out there and posted, it didn't come from Lawrence Hardge. I'm not admitting, I'm not denying. I'm just saying it didn't come from us. I'm on the NDA and I'm on the non-compete, and I can't disclose people's names. And if I did it right now, before I get off this live, 10,000 of you guys would be locking their phone lines down because you be calling to see if it's real like you done with the government. So with all due respect, I love you guys. I respect you. I'm going to stay honest, going to continue to be honest. I have no dog in this hunt about your shares, but you're going to do well, and that's all I can say. It's not my decision to tell you to invest or pull your money out. All I'm focused on is a subsidiary, which Mullen's going to reap 51%, and I get 49%. And that's more money I ever spend in a lifetime. And let me go back to my hometown, 30 seconds, I'm off of this. I love my hometown where I'm from, Vicksburg, Mississippi. I'm not punishing my state or Vicksburg, Mississippi for what 4 or 5 people did to me 30 years ago that wronged me. I was young, never been in no trouble. I got totally misrepresented. That happened to me. It's behind me. Mississippi is fixing it. I got a lot of support out of my hometown. They're proud of me. So no one is walking their head down. I'm a country boy from Mississippi. I've always been an inventor. I done stood next to the best. NASA engineers, you name it. GM engineers, Ford engineers, the best. I done spoke with the knocker, the chief engineer for Ford. The list goes on. And the results still the same, just like when you put sugar in Kool-Aid. When you put it in there, it's going to become sweet. So the technology is sweet. So ladies and gentlemen, I love you. I'm taking some days off, but I'm really not off. But I'm on my computer from sun up to sun down. If I screenshot my emails, inboxes, I'm getting thousands of emails all day, every day, and phone calls. I got a lot of people depending on me. At the end of the day, I'm done. Y'all be blessed. Allow Mullins and my lawyers to finish up what they're doing so these companies can make the announcement coming from them and not from Mullins and not from me. But I just confirmed. There's no host. There's no trying to scheme and scam or whatever. It's the real McCoy. Y'all be blessed and let the people make their announcement. Let the manufacturers make their announcement. I love you all. Honesty, no other way. Forever humble. Be blessed.